For your first question, on top of eBoard, external VP consists of many roles that encompasses reaching out to outside organizations, schools, clubs, companies, etc. Taking accountability for the entirety of external branch, managing apps merge, as well as many other unspecified jobs. How will you balance each of these on top of your normal schedule? And what are your main priorities taking on this role?
So to balance these, I use stuff like I use my notes app on my phone usually, mostly, but I'd probably start once I'm on board. I think I'd probably have to like download Google Calendar, especially for that, and yeah, um, but I am confident that I will be able to do it because like this past semester I took like 19 units and like that was like so tough, and I'm sure that uh, I'm confident that I'll be able to adapt to balancing these all and like doing a good job in all of them equally. And what was the last part was about prior
Main priorities taking on this role?
sorry.
What are your main priorities taking on
Oh,
this
main
role?
priorities. Um, overall, I think I'd like to focus more like on the members of like the external branch, like and how they're doing. Make sure to check up on them. I know that it's also important to do like external events like outside of STSU, but overall, uh, there like there's some events that external branch members do like mentor mentee night, high school conference, night market, and those that are still is like important too. So yeah, overall probably focus the most on like the branch members.
All right, your second question. Due to the pandemic, many of our previously made connections with outside groups, for example, outside school, other schools, other APSA chapters, and PAC Arts have been discontinued. What are your plans to reestablish these connections?
Ooh. Oh, sorry, what were the ones that were
The examples.
the you said pack cards and
PAC Arts, other APSA chapters,
Axes.
like different schools.
Oh, okay,
Like
okay.
that.
Or the different schools. I probably look back into past work. Wait, oh, I look into the work of past board and how they handled it, and I use that to help bring back these pack arts and those.
Alright, so for a third question. SDSU APSA is the largest organization on campus with a vast amount of active members. Other APSAs in the other Southern California schools are either inactive or have small member bases, or were simply never founded. Thus, our impact outside of SDSU or San Diego is small compared to other organizations that have strong bases and connections to outside regions. Do you have a vision for APSA to expand, or is it focusing on the quality of the San Diego community and encompassing schools the most beneficial to APSA's future?
Yeah. Yes, I do plan on um, reaching out to these orgs. Um, how do I say this? I probably try to do like reach out to as many orgs as I can that also take the name of APSA in other schools. And yeah, sorry, what was the last part?
Do you have a vision for APSA to expand, or are you focusing on the quality of the San Diego community and the encompassing schools the most beneficial to APSA's future?
Okay. Yes, yes. I plan on organizing joint socials if possible with other APSA, like UCSD APSA, UCI, USD, and those and definitely look into like not only just college orgs but also like orgs in general, like maybe like Saman one or other like Asian based orgs around SDCU, and definitely look into like the PETA Resource Center and what connections they have, and hopefully connecting with them too.
And your last question is, since most of the external branch is not filled this year, how can you ensure that the next year's branch will run despite not seeing a full external branch?
Ooh. So I mentioned previously that that in my executive year as academic co-coordinator, those positions were filled. So since I have a better sense of how they worked, I think I'd maybe I'd probably, I wouldn't like, I wouldn't tell them I wouldn't like emphasize that they work exactly how they did in the past. Would probably like bring some like ideas of my own that I would like to do like to make that position like even better than it was before.